So Netflix released a trailer for their live-action Cowboy Bebop adaptation, and the actress playing Faye Valentine, Daniella Pineda, has responded to fans who have been criticizing them changing Faye's outfit. This is from BoundingInTheComics.com, and it's Cowboy Bebop actress Daniella Pineda appears to deride fans criticizing Netflix's live-action Faye Valentine. And it goes on. I won't read the entire thing, but basically, this is what she looks like. This is Faye's outfit. Now, it's very different. Although you can see the kind of orangish, yellowish, mustard, whatever that color is. Top is kind of the same, but then she got the jacket on and all that shit and stuff. Okay, so I understand some of the backlash to the costume because it's very different. But I also understand at the same time when you're making things for live action, it's different than making it for an anime or a manga or comic book or comic book cartoon or whatever. Things are just different. So I get that. But at the same time, that you could try a little bit harder than this. Anyway, she apparently put up an Instagram story called Fan Apology. And I won't play it, but that right there tells you everything you need to know. That look. And when she sarcastically, apologizes and derides critics as the first look, saying, "First, I wanted to apologize to the fans. I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character's 6-foot, double D size breast, 2-inch waist." They looked everywhere for that woman, and they couldn't find her. It was kind of weird. So they just went with my short ass. I know, am I right? And it just goes on. And there was talk about, like, can we put Danielle in a time machine and maybe give her different parents so she has different genetic information to sort of make her look better. It proved to be too complicated, and there's another still from the trailer. And, yeah, I kind of like it myself, but, like I said, I understand the pushback because it's not her costume, really. Here is what Faye looks like in the anime. Oops, went down a little too far. Revealing, yes, but I don't think it's too much. You know what I mean? I don't think it's too over the top or anything. But, to me, it just looks like a normal kind of outfit. I don't really see the problem. Why you wouldn't just do that? And, she had, and here's another quote from her. "We tried, but doing stunts in tissue paper, things disappear. They rip. Sometimes it just got lost." She's like, "What are you talking about? Like, are you fucking crazy?" But anyway, she then said, anyway, I was saying that original costume, they made a couple of them, like I said, they got sort of slurped up in my various crevices, never to be retrieved again. So we really needed to build something that could withstand a test of time. Then, apparently, the video transitions to, Rick Astley's song "Never Gonna Give You Up" in an attempt to turn the video into a Rickroll, which is like, what? That's not how that works. But anyway, and then it goes on, and it's just more of that kind of bullshit about, you're gonna attack fans, and then when it doesn't do all that well, now of course we won't know for sure what it does in terms of views and all that stuff because it's Netflix. They're not going to come out and say, "Oh yeah, this didn't do very well." The only time Netflix ever talks about ratings and stuff is when something has been just unbelievably successful. But for the things that aren't popular or whatever, they don't talk about it. They won't mention it. They won't bring it up. And it goes on, and and it's just people bitching about stuff, and the idea that you should attack your fans in any way, shape, or form is stupid. I don't get why these companies, these projects and stuff, they don't understand that you attack the fans, the people, like the hardcore fans. You attack the hardcore fans, and then when it fails or it doesn't do as well as you thought, or doesn't make as much money, or this or that or whatever, then you say, "Well, what happened? What happened? Why didn't anybody come see it? It's the fault of white men. It's straight white men's the problem and everything." And it's like, it's a tale as old as time. It's happened over and over again. And you would think by now that these companies would realize. Now, I will say that, like, since this is Netflix, I think Netflix might even have told her, "Hey, why don't you go ahead and do this?" Because based on what Kevin Smith has said about the He-Man show he did, Netflix doesn't care what you're saying about them almost. They care that you're saying it. So you could be criticizing them and bashing them, and they're okay with it. as long as you're talking about them, which is an incredibly stupid thing and a stupid way to look at things. Anyway, um, and then with regards to the whole, they looked for someone to wear Faye's outfit, but they couldn't find her. Well, here's a woman wearing a Faye Valentine outfit. Looks pretty damn good. I mean, could you argue, well, hey, she doesn't have the gloves or whatever. Yeah, I guess you could argue that kind of stuff. It's not maybe not a 1-to-1 or whatever, but I mean, damn, it's pretty damn good. So, and she's looking really good in this outfit. You know, so I just, again, you're criticizing the fans and stuff, and you're basically trying to run them off. Well, then they're not going to want to watch your show, and you're catering to people who aren't going to watch your show. So, what the hell's the matter with you? Anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. I just wanted to talk about this stupidity. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.